This week I thought I'd show you guys what van life is like when I'm on my aunt's property. I also think it's probably time I give you guys a roof extension update, because I do stay here sometimes when I'm not traveling and when I don't feel like being in town anymore. Usually when I have to do a lot of work to prepare for markets, like making art and stuff, or when I have like a build project, because it's just nice having like a nice open area to do all that stuff, and I can like connect to power and water right there, so very convenient when I get to stay here. So I built this roof extension all by myself in like October of 2023, so like a few months before I moved into the van, and I have a series of videos on that if you want to see how I built this thing. So far there's no leaks. It has stayed on luckily. So let me start by giving you a nice 360 view of the whole thing. Still looking sturdy, holding up strong. Paint holding up okay. There's a few spots that I need to put some more back on. I'll show you that right now. So the front is really where the paint keeps coming off, I think, because that's where, you know, things are hitting it while I'm driving, so it gets a little more beat up in the front. But like right here, that has peeled off from when I like hit trees when I'm parking and stuff. But I just patched it with some regular silicone because I didn't have any more of the roof paint. This is also silicone paint, but that's just like silicone caulking kind of, because I didn't have any more paint, so I have to buy some more, but it's really expensive. And yes, I do need to deal with all the rust. And when I first built this thing, I had quite a few people, especially this one guy, I don't even know if he still watches my channel anymore, but they were insisting very strongly that this was gonna rot to hell and back in weeks, and it wouldn't even last months. And the reason why they said that it was gonna rot was because I made it out of OSB plywood. So, you know, like, yeah, if that's exposed to the wet for like extended periods of time, then it will rot pretty quickly. But I sealed it really well, so I knew it wasn't gonna rot. And it's really thick, like almost 1 inch thick. So even if it did start rotting, it would probably take a long time until it started actually falling apart. But here we are, a year and a half later, and let me prove to you with these scissors that there is no rotting. I'm gonna poke around and it's gonna be solid. So this is the first time I'm actually gonna do this. I was waiting for the update video so I could show you guys in real time. So the only place that I expect water to be seeping in is kind of around the joints, because the paint doesn't stick very well to the silicone that I used to seal all of the seams. So if water did leak into anywhere, it would be like in these channels where the seams are. But this seems to be sticking pretty well right here. It's very solid when I touch it. Not rotten anywhere. If it was rotting, it would be like sinking in. I would be able to like stab holes in it. But like I'm getting that in there pretty well. It looked like it squished in there right there, but it's because that's where the silicone's at, so it's soft right there, but that's not the wood. Let's just go in the middle too. Great, I don't want to mess up my paint too much, but maybe around here. Oop, I scratched my paint. Okay, that's not great. I'm doing it a little too hard. And then let me check the front piece, because that's pretty much the only place that I was kind of concerned that it might start rotting, because it started raining for a couple days before I was able to paint everything, and that front part got really soaked because it kept like dripping down and like lingering right under the little lip that it had, and so it got really soaked. But I said that even if this was like rotten, I wouldn't really be too upset about it, because this is just like a strip of wood that I can easily replace. But see, even still, it's not rotten. And it's nice and sturdy up there. I built it with really thick plywood, that way I can like hang out up there. And I do that every now and then, or when I need to like go up there to install my solar panel, like it holds up really well. I could even fit probably a couple people up there without it having any issues, but I don't feel like going up there right now. So I hope that was a pretty good update. Let me know if you have any more questions regarding how my roof extension is going or anything related to it, honestly. I'll probably do another coat of the paint before the next winter season because we're like heading into summer, so I don't feel like I need to do it right now. But I'm sure after all my travels throughout the summer, it'll probably need a new coat of paint. Man, it is such a nice day today. It's been storming a lot lately. Thundering, raining, hailing. So I am in a really good mood today and just kind of chilling, making art. Nita's having a good time. Oh my goodness. Look at you, you're all muddy. She was playing in there. But I gotta get back to work because I have a lot to finish making before my next market. But brace yourself, it's kind of crazy in here because I have not been cleaning since I've been busy. Jump scare, oh no! But I have a bunch of glass and paper scraps and stuff. But look, my beans are starting to get flower pods. Look at my beans. Those ones that I just showed you are gonna be for my friend, but mine, these are 2 little bean sprouts in this thing that I made. And oh my gosh, the little flowers are so adorable. And I have a bunch of them. I think I have like 6 right now. And so every flower is gonna turn into a bean pod. And they're so tiny. So I'm gonna have beans soon already. They like really love it in here and I'm so happy about it. So this is how I do my dishes when I'm here, because I don't like using my tiny little sink that's in my van. It's like really annoying, especially when I have to wash pots and pans. So I think I want to make an egg sandwich because the neighbor has been giving me like 2 dozen farm fresh eggs every week because his chickens are laying a lot lately, I guess. So that's pretty nice considering the price of eggs is insane right now. So I've been eating a lot of eggs. And the other day I went back to the park where I foraged the wild leeks and I just picked a ton of the flowers because these are so yummy fried in butter. Definitely my favorite part of the entire plant. If you see these around, you should go try them. Check out my last video if you want to learn how to identify them and stuff. Okay, I'm pooped. I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna do any more work because I have all of this. Probably doesn't look like a whole lot to you guys, but there's like, I have to cut out all of these pieces tomorrow. Like, there's a lot. More right there. I think I bit off more than I can chew for all of these new items before my next market. But I really have to start pushing myself because after this market, I'm gonna have 3 markets every week in a row. And normally I have at least 2 weeks between each market. So that's gonna be crazy. Playing some games before going to bed. Good night. Wow, I was about to make coffee, but I'm kind of craving gas station coffee. My guilty pleasure is that I actually really enjoy gas station coffee. I've been here on the property for a few days now, just kind of like in my van. Haven't really been doing much, so maybe it'll be nice to like get out and go to the store, go to the gas station. But then again, I'm like, do I really want to do that? Because there's like sheets of glass everywhere for when I was working yesterday, and that means I would have to clean up before I drive. One of the main downsides to van life is that you have to like pack up everything if you want to even just go down the street really quick. No, I'll just stay here and make coffee. I should be financially responsible and not go waste money on gas station stuff. For breakfast, I'm gonna make some boiled eggs, but while that boils, I'm gonna water my plants. Because they're looking pretty dry. Maybe I'll light another incense, set the vibe. Water's almost boiling, but this is where I keep all my incense and journal and stuff. A sage one. I have vanilla, sage, patchouli, and Egypt. Egypt is my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot in here. Let me open this door. Okay, timer's up. I'm gonna go dump this hot water out and put some cold water from the hose. Breakfast, 3 boiled eggs with some salt and some toast. Breakfast has been consumed. On to the next task of the day. Ah! I've just been picking my clothes out of this pile every day instead of folding them and putting them away. All right, things are looking more tidy, so I definitely feel more motivated to get to work. probably like halfway done. Seven hours later, I have a whole bin full of pieces that I need to grind tomorrow. So I got a lot done today, actually. 7 hours is a pretty good work day, super solid. I cleared off the counters and everything, put my glass into its containers so I can drive to the gas station and get myself a little treat as a reward for working all day. Because I really didn't want to. But before I head out to the gas station, I need to vacuum all of these glass shards off of my counter and wipe it down. Maybe vacuum the carpet a little bit too, because I'm sure there's tons of glass shards everywhere. I'm always getting them stuck in my fingers and in my toes, and like, it's pretty bad. Working with stained glass in such a small area that I have to live in is not ideal, but I manage. In here, I have this little vacuum that just plugs right in, and it's not a very powerful vacuum, but to like vacuum up like hard surfaces and stuff, it does pretty good. This is the vacuum that it is. My aunt gave it to me because she got it for her car, but then never used it. Decided to give it to me. Honestly, it's not that good. Wouldn't recommend it. I also can't forget to close my windows before I drive, because I do that often. And I will put this guy in the cup holder up here so it doesn't fly around. Yeah, there's a lot of preparation that goes into before you drive off when you live in a van. I'm back from the gas station. I didn't want to film in there though because it was like really quiet and awkward, but there's my snacks. And now I'm gonna take my food into my aunt's house and cook some dinner because I am freaking starving right now, and it's just faster and easier if I cook in the house. I almost always cook in my van, but it's like late at night, so no one's gonna be like up in the house. Everyone's asleep, so might as well use the kitchen. So this is my dinner. It looks really big, but I'm really hungry. Keto bread with ground turkey, melted cheese, and some marinara sauce. I was going for sort of like a deconstructed, open face type of like meatball sub kind of a thing. I need to get like a little like lap table thing. It's really hot. Pretty good. Normally I'd be watching like Netflix or something right now, but you guys are using my phone, so. Good morning! For today, breakfast is gas station coffee, my favorite. Gonna have 3 more boiled eggs. And in here I have, let's see. I have banana muffin and an actual banana. Sorry, I forgot to vlog all day because I was just in here working on the glass while my brother's girlfriend Delilah was working on her homework, so got a little distracted. But now it's like 11 at night and I'm packing to go camping tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is the next day of camping. I forgot to vlog like all day yesterday. I woke up heck early because I'm hoping to see the sunrise over there.
wouldn't even get near her.
You guys think it's haunted? If you sit here and listen? You have to do it at night, I feel.
Yeah. This is not the original cabin, I guess. They rebuilt it, but the fireplace is original.
Oh.
It's like a replica of what it used to look like. It says so. I think it says so. Huh?
Send Duke in there.
She senses the ghost. That's it, I'm hopping over.
Hey, Ghosty, open the door more so I can see better. I like how there's a Christmas wreath on the door.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, oh my gosh, that smells delicious. Good.